Hey there, so let's go on to a new video with our trading general notes or general trading notes regarding psychology and different topics regarding trading. So today we go over the concept of trading being a behavioral sport. So what do I mean by trading a behavioral sport? So basically what happens in trading is trading is based on your habits and patterns, because what happens is the market is repeating certain patterns over and over, and you have to gain the ability to sync with that patterns. And what happens in trading is, if you're doing the wrong things over and over and over again, it becomes a behavior, and it becomes very hard to get out of that behavior. So every behavior puts you in like a reinforcement loop. Either you're reinforcing the bad habits, or either you're reinforcing the good habits. Okay, so in that way trading is a behavioral game. Okay, so I'll go over the GPT notes. Indeed, trading can be viewed as a form of behavioral sport. It involves analyzing market trends, making decisions under pressure, managing emotions like greed and fear, and adapting strategies based on past performance, all of which are aspects of human behavior. Traders often rely on psychological factors such as discipline, risk tolerance, and cognitive biases, making it akin to a sport where mental agility and strategy plays a crucial role. GPT had stretched what I said a bit more, but basically what I'm trying to say is, when I say trading is a behavioral sport, is that you can have all the right knowledge and experience when it comes to trading, but if you keep doing the wrong things which doesn't work, you keep doing it over and over. Okay, and if you keep doing the right things, once you figure what the right things, what works, and if you keep sticking to what works over and over, it becomes a habit, it becomes a behavior. So in that sense, trading is a behavior game. You can't be mixing things that don't work and work together. You'll end up confusing yourself. So you have to always do the things what works more repeatedly than doing the things what doesn't work. So let's get over the next one. So the next thing is, I discuss a lot of things regarding how who succeed in trading. Okay, and how relatively low it is compared to the masses who come into the market. So based on various studies, and there's some report and common insights, we'll go over it. So general success rate in trading is like 10-20% of traders are consistently profitable. Okay, and it's commonly cited that only 10-20% of retail traders become consistently profitable over long term. This means that 80 to 90% of traders either fail or give up or break even over time. So this is what I said. I mean, I think trading is a game of persistence and resilience, mostly because for many it takes nearly 3 to 5 years to figure it out, and after you figure it out, the challenge doesn't go away. There's still risk involved and uncertainty, but you are more equipped to know what are the right things you have to do to make money and what are the wrong things. Okay, and you have to keep doing the right things over and over and over again till it becomes a habit. So these kind of things are very hard, and especially behavioral games are the most hardest to play, because for people it's very hard for them to change, once they become rigid. you know People don't like change, as much as they think they like it. No, they don't. So it's less than 5% that become highly successful. I'd say it's not even 5, but maybe 1%. See, of those who are consistently profitable, a smaller subset, perhaps 1 to 5%, go on to make significant amounts of money, turning trading into a long-term career or profession. And these are the people we start hearing about in these, podcast or stuff like that. And what happens? We don't see the 99% scene behind what the game really is. I think this is where there's some sense of false reality when people come into trading, they don't realize it. So let's go over the next point. Why most traders don't succeed. So the first main point is the lack of education. And when I say education, I think also mentorship is so important. Like, many traders start without a deep understanding of the markets, because when traders come into the market, they don't want to learn or gain experience. They want to make money firsthand. And when you are chasing money, what happens is you're making emotional decisions which you are destined to fail. And then comes risk management issues. You are over leveraging, or you're just over trading. Your risk is completely destroyed with these two things. And again, emotional trading, basically you lose money and then you start revenging the market to make back what you lost, and this leads to a bigger and bigger and bigger cycle. So it's very dangerous. So maintaining discipline and clear strategy is very important. And underestimating the time and effort it takes. As I said in my previous video I made, like, things you should know before you enter into trading. Most people think they can figure trading out in like 6 months, or a few months, but it takes 3 to 5 years, just for you to like take the baby steps, I feel. And your baby step starts after 5 years for many of them, because then you, after doing all the wrong things, if you're doing it on your own, then you realize what are the right things you have to do. But if you have a mentor, you can shorten that time to 2 to 3 years. So next we have the success in prop firm, which is similar. The rate only 5 to 10%, applicants passing their evaluation phase, and people getting funded is even more less, like 1% who get payout, or less than 1%. So the factors that improve the chances of success, okay, like I said, education and mentorship, and discipline and patience. These two are my first two rules in trading, because trading is a game of patience. Successful traders often avoid impulsive decisions and stick to their strategy through both wins and losses. Proper risk management. When your trade is going in your direction, what happens is it quickly goes in your direction. And if the trade goes against you, I'd say quickly exit it, because either you have not taken the trade in the right setup or right timing, because from my own experience I've seen that 99% of the time we are hoping, the retail trader is hoping and trying to guess the market instead of trading what the market shows you. This is another big thing, this big psychological blockage, where people are not trading what the market shows them, but they are already trying to hope. So that doesn't work. And the final thing is experience. So success is often tied to experience. Many traders fail in the first couple of years but become profitable as they learn from their mistakes. This is very true, and experience plays a big role for something like trading, which is purely based on trial and error, or having a statistical edge, which again, humans are not that capable, to function like machines. So it is better to have like a edge in the market, but not a statistical edge where it's like purely mathematical. Like you lose 60% of the time, but you win 40%, but you still make money. So that is like a statistical edge where you're taking many trades, but a computer or a machine is assessing it. So conclusion, I'm sorry. While the overall success rate in trading is very low, those who commit to learning and maintaining discipline and managing risk can find consistent profitability. It is a field where persistence and self-awareness can significantly improve your chance over time. Okay guys, so this is it for this video. I'll go over more in the next coming videos, so take care until then.